This video is brought to you by the Fool's Gold Kickstarter campaign. Fool's Gold Into the Bellowing Wilds is now live on Kickstarter. Featured in the D&D YouTube series by our friend Dingo Doodles, Fool's Gold Into the Bellowing Wilds is an exciting new 5e setting for levels 10 to 20 that takes place in the world's deadliest jungle, where everything wants to kill you. Delve into the Bellowing Wilds, discover the rich lore of the world, and find out what happened to the ancient foreclaimers who disappeared long, long ago, leaving ruins, mysteries, mechanical dragons and dinosaurs, and awesome treasures behind. This adventure includes lots of new races, subclasses, character backgrounds and spells, and even a new sub-school of magic, Oneiromancy, the magic of dreams. Not to mention the extremely powerful soul magic, usually reserved for the gods. The setting also features over 35 unique monsters, an advanced alchemy and harvesting system, hundreds of curses, and unreasonably wild magic. Back the campaign at foolsgold5e.com. The campaign ends on the 18th of November. That leaves you with just 8 days to grab yourself a copy. Welcome to the Bellowing Wilds, a jungle that features heavily on Ambria's top 10 most dangerous places list. Only one thing could have drawn you this deep into the jungle, to Pyrite, a small town in the middle of nowhere. And that one thing? It's barbecue. It's the Bellowing BBQ Festival, the annual celebration of Pyrite's great food tradition, or at least it's the morning before it. Known all over Ambria, restaurateurs, chop houses, individual chefs, they all come to the festival from all over the world to prove that they have the best spice mix or smoking method, or grilling doodad. There are two notable offerings for hungry foodies, and that's the spreads put on by Pyrite's two chapels, the Chapel of Mother Nature and the Chapel of Zazarix. We start this tale in Mother Nature's chapel, where an older woman is talking to a tiny spider. Well, Weaver, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. What was your name?
And in this moment, Alex realised he needed to give his character a voice.
Hello!
Oh!
I didn't think I was going to be first right off the bat. I thought I had a second.
Whatever comes to your mind.
Yes, but I was... that would be Weaver Woolly of Worth.
I love them.
Well,
Madam.
Weaver Woolly, first of all, thank you for coming this far to our humble house of nature here in Pyrite.
Oh,
It's an
anytime.
honour to have an Arachnite with us, and rest assured that the service you provide us over the next few days shall not go unrewarded. After all, the Bellowing BBQ Festival is tomorrow, and we serve the greatest bounty. Mother Nature provides, after all.
Oh, yes, I have no doubt. It seems like it's going to be a wonderful time.
We'll make sure that you get the first plate of our very special offering, which we start cooking very early tomorrow morning. By lunchtime, you'll have the best stack of ribs in town, just waiting for you to take a bite. Now,
Oh, my goodness.
let me tell you, they will be the best in town, and there's this one time of year where we here at the chapel can prove to those neutral good hacks that Mother Nature's chapel is the best chapel in town. Now, why don't I show you what you're here to protect?
Oh, yes, by all means, do. Wonderful.
So she leads you through a back corridor into the pantry, and then there's an alcove with a little single shelf and a single box. The box is old, and it has a simple vine pattern carved into its sides. And the tiny inscription on the box reads, "The Holy Rub."
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yes, the Holy Rub.
Right, I did hear you correctly.
One more time.
One more time.
There's a window in the alcove through which the morning sun shines down upon this most holy of spice racks. Mother Memphis slowly reaches out and opens the box, her eyes on you the entire time, clearly expecting from you some kind of impressed or different reaction to the box's contents.
Oh, she gets it.
Inside of the box, you're pretty sure is a handful of dirt.
I retract my previous statement.
She's like obviously confused at you at your sort of non like wow reaction. So she looks from you to the box, and she sees that it is just a handful of dirt, and she screams, "The holy rub!" And you watch as this woman's thought process just like goes into overdrive. You're pretty sure that Mother Nature doesn't grant the ability to see into the future, but you're pretty sure that's what she's doing, calculating how the rest of the festival will go without the holy spice mix. She instantly seizes you by the arms, like grabs you.
How many
on
of them?
both sides. Just your sort of humanoids too, not
Okay.
your spider ones, yeah. And she gets very close to your face and stares directly into your eyes one by one. And she says, "You must save us, Arachnid. There is villainy afoot, but not enough time to get the culprit now. You must venture into the Bellowing Wilds and collect the ingredients again, quickly!" And she ushers you back out through the chapel.
Oh, yes, quite. Yep. There's work to be done today. and he taps his little spiny feet.
Yeah, it's kind of slow because you've got like that 25-foot movement speed.
I think.
God.
Is it? I got 30 feet.
Oh, you got 30 feet? Nice.
I got 30 feet with my little spiny feet.
It's the extra legs that help.
Yeah.
The holy rub is comprised of several rare ingredients you can find in the jungle. Though you might want to recruit some help, it can be quite dangerous out there. And she produces a piece of paper and a quill from like seemingly nowhere and scribbles a list that she shoves into your hand as you reach the doors of the chapel. "Godspeed, little spider. May the mother protect and guide you, and may she protect and guide me as I hunt the culprit." And then the door to the chapel slams in your face.
As it slams, he's like, "Well, I hope you have a wonderful time."
So, Alex, do you want to just describe your character?
I would love to. I did a little doodle of him. I don't know if that is pastable into our general chat now for everybody's visual sake. I'm sure the folks watching at home will hopefully probably see a little. He's a little pink. Once was a gnome, now is a gnome who is also a spider. He
Fantastic.
has little armor on, little fuzzies. He's got kind of like the walrus mustache, but it kind of covers his little spidey pincers. And he has 2 pairs of glasses on, one like normal round pair for his normal eyes, but he's also short-sighted in his spider eyes, so he's got an extra pair just over his forehead.
It's like a little visor over his forehead.
Yeah.
Amazing. Alex, as soon as I heard the voice that you had picked from your character, I was like, "Oh, I see. We've made a decision as this group."
I was thinking that. Are we all?
You'll find out
We'll
what
find
that
out.
decision is later. But I was like, "Oh, I see."
If
We've
this
all
is
gone
just
there.
a bunch of dads at a barbecue.
I was going to say that Weaver Woolly of Worth definitely has Clint McElroy vibes.
Oh my god! Wait, yeah, he does.
Oh my god, yeah.
I didn't even realize.
Anyway, so you're stood outside of the Chapel of Mother Nature in Pyrite, and it's kind of busy out there because like people are setting up for the festival tomorrow, but also there's some pre-festival activities like like pre-barbecue barbecue. Do you know what I mean?
The pre-barbecue barbecue.
I would like you to roll for me a D4 as you look around with this, clutching this piece of paper, just for anybody who might be able to help you.
Someone, anybody. Let me find. I'm using my real dice. Gonna give everybody some nice ASMR.
Yeah.
I think all of my D4s have sunk to the bottom. Here we go. That's a 3, baby.
That's a 3. You see across the way a tiny little, I say tiny, probably around about the same size of you, if not bigger. Jazz, do you want to just describe your character?
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
You see what you assume is a child kinku. I'm putting heavy emphasis on the assume. I'm gonna drop a little thingy.
Yeah.
So little black burb looking lass with a hood and a nice big red bow, and then carrying on their back a feckin' massive warhammer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No.
Christ.
Oh my god!
They look very angry and very determined,
Oh my god, they're so cute.
with the stickiest legs you ever did see. Like really buff, fluffy arms, but tiny leggy. Like they definitely skipped leg day.
Tiny little leggy.
How tall is this? Is your burb?
4 feet.
4 feet. Okay, so slightly taller than
Oh wait, I just saw the picture.
Hearing how high he is, I feel like we've made another joint decision.
Oh my god. We are all very small.
Guys, this party. Oh no.
No one could reach the top shelf.
Oh no.
Just a bunch of tiny barbecue boys.
I'm also slightly concerned that we might actually be the ones being eaten.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
all might be slightly tasty.
Oh my god, Jazz, I just love how ready to fight your little peep looks.
Bring it.
They are.
So Alex, would Weaver Woolly of Worth consider this
Hello. Oh,
angry-looking burb to be recruitable into this endeavour to save?
oh dear.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? Yeah, if possible, Weaver Woolly of Worth would like to tappa his little spindly way over to this bird fellow. Excuse me.
Hello. Yeah.
Fucking Discord audio peaked and I can hear you.
I heard you in the room over before I heard it on Discord. And I thought it was a child
What you
outside
want?
screaming.
What are you looking at?
Well, I wasn't
Why you got so many eyes?
Just keeps fading out.
actually crying. Somehow the Discord glitching and half censoring your sentences really fits the angry Kenku vibe as well.
It's like you're lost in the void a bit.
You keep getting like sucked back into the void. Before you can finish the sentence.
This internet is terrible. I'm sorry.
It's wonderful. I was looking for some capable hands to help with some work that needs doing.
Well, I'm really good at smashing stuff. You want me to smash stuff?
Jess's character really said, "Let me smash."
Hello?
Hello.
What you want?
Yes. Maybe. JB, would Weaver Willie be able to quickly look at the list of ingredients he was given and see if there is anything smashable described
Yes,
or in need
sure.
of smashing?
A giant nut.
I mean, the ingredients themselves probably don't need smashing, but you know, the Mother Memphis also wrote down some like basic location information for you, and she's written dangerous next to several things. So, you know, maybe something in the vicinity of the ingredients will need smashing, if not the ingredients themselves.
Wonderful. I believe there would be some room for smashing. Yes,
Really?
possibly.
Oh, I like it. I like smashing. I really.
Nature is full of surprises.
Well. Where we going then?
And he adjusts his 2 pairs of glasses with his little spider hands, and he.
Why you got so many glasses?
Because I have so many eyes, my friend.
Well, that's a good point.
There's many eyes for seeing not as much stuff as I would like, hence the prescription lenses. And
Oh.
he reads the thing. I believe it's the Bellowing Wilds.
Oh yeah, no problem, mate. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that one. She reaches her winged arm out and is like, "Yes, very nice to meet you. Very nice indeed. I'm Maggie. Maggie, you."
Maggie, my name is Weaver Woolly of Worth. It is very nice to meet you. And he gives you a very hearty...
Well, that's too much to remember.
He continues to give you a very hearty handshake regardless.
Oh, I got a firm grip, yeah. Wow.
My internet dropped out when Jazz was introduced here, and this voice is a choice. Let me just say that. I came back in and I was like, wait, is that Jazz speaking? Is that the bird?
Great, I had to commit.
Can I say as well, before we started recording, Jazz was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to top Boric Jackson as a character. And like, can I just say 2 minutes in, we've got a strong contender.
So, does one of you two want to roll the d4? It can be Alex or...
I'll roll one.
Yeah, you go. I did the last one. You did it. Have a stab.
That's a solid 1.
Solid 1. Okay.
Yeah.
No liquid ones in this house.
Once again, you scan your eyes across the assembled people, doing whatever it is they're doing to prep for the festival tomorrow. And you see, I suppose actually, I don't know, Matthew, and I guess Beth, do you want to describe your characters? Are they together?
Okay, well, you see milling around, not really being anywhere or, having anything to do as such. A little gnome.
Gnome.
What is so
We've got so many tiny people.
Yeah, it's at this point I'm worried that
It's fine. There are enough of us that we can stand on each other's shoulders.
God.
We're never going to be able to put the holy rub back on the top shelf of the thing. This is going to be the key issue.
It's going to take all of us. You spot, yes, a little gnome milling around. For a gnome, he's quite squat.
Even for a gnome.
Above his head is, I think, what stands out immediately to you is the little starred pointy hat above his head that floats ever so gently, and the glorious beard that he has grown.
Excellent.
To replace the lack of hair upon his head.
I just remembered what this character, like the drawing that you did that inspired this character, and now it's kind of coming together.
So, we need more people, do we?
I think
Mr. W.
yes, I think that would probably not go a bit. Many hands make light work, and I know I have many myself, but
Okay.
even more would be good.
Well, that weird looking thing over there with the pointy hat looks like they know what they're doing.
When you point over to where Matt's little gnome stands, a slightly taller, he's well, I mean, in comparison to everyone else, he's massive actually. Because he's 5 foot as opposed to everyone else is like
Holy
3.
moly.
I know. A sort of well put together elf man, or elderly, walks towards the gnome. Oh, Baldric, that's where you've gone.
Hello, dear.
Yeah, I really should put a leash on you. You keep wandering off. Christ.
Ooh.
Oh,
Lucky me.
please don't do that. I would really like to go speak to, or have a visit of the chapel, actually, before they just sort of chat about some shit.
Yeah, they have a little
Basically.
natter. Yeah.
JB, from the distance we're at, do you reckon we hear them say chapel?
Make a perception check.
Worth.
Weaver Willie of Worth.
We've Willie of Worth. Ooh, that's a decent roll, and my perception, it's +8, so that's 24.
Wow.
Whoa.
Weaver
Nice.
Willie of Worth hears everything.
Starting off the game with a great roll.
Yeah, I guess you're super short-sighted, but you've developed other skills, and you can listen real good.
You see with your ears.
What I'm getting is Weaver Willie of Worth is Daredevil. Confirmed. But yeah, if we hear them say chapel,
Yeah.
Willie will do his little tapper-taps up to them and just go,
Yeah.
"Did somebody say chapel?
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello."
Yes, it did. Hello, good sir, and ma'am, small bird. Hello.
You are
I'm
very
a
good
woman,
ears.
actually. I'm fully grown. I'm now actually well, I'm 1.5 years old now, so I'm like almost almost an adult.
Practically an old man.
I'm sure
My
you
goodness.
are, dear. Sure you are.
Look at all of us, just a bunch of old folks. Did you...
Oh God, yes, we're all old. How did that happen? We're all short and old.
This was the collective decision, I know. This is old men at a barbecue.
We probably shouldn't be hanging around with this child.
I'm not a child, actually.
Oh, dear.
How can we help you?
Well, if you were going to be going over to the chapel, are you perhaps invested in the interests of the chapel?
Yes, I am, actually.
I suppose so.
Do I have a job for you?
We get to smash stuff.
Well, mostly it's. I don't believe I even. I might have forgotten
Yes,
to
you did.
mention. Well, I mentioned that we might be
No.
smashing stuff, but we're looking
Only
for
smashing.
for a recipe.
Oh?
A recipe, you say?
Well, I mean, we are at a festival of food, so that's not,
We are
that's not
quite fond of
surprising.
cooking.
Yes. Contributing to the festivities, all in the interests of the
Wow.
chapel. I believe Madam Memphis is a bit busy at the moment. If you wanted to pay her a visit, but if you wanted to perhaps assist, you look at first glance, and he like squints really hard through his double glasses, like very capable individuals.
Thank you very much. You yourself look quite like an individual.
We're all individual, yes.
Yes. Well, what does this entail? I've only really just got into town. I'm not really sure what's going on quite.
I love these voices.
We're gonna smash stuff and we're gonna eat stuff.
Well, smashing's not really my forte.
Those are like the best things in the world.
I do like eating, though.
Well,
Did
yeah,
you
that
like
Well, a
is
bit
true.
of
Yeah.
foraging also perhaps on that list. Over in the old Bellowing Wilds, just a wee jaunt.
Well, Boric, Dad, Boric, my husband here, he's very good at foraging. Mushrooms and all, it's a good passion of his.
Did you just call me Boric?
Oh, I did. Baldrick. I'm sorry.
It's Boric,
I'm
dear.
Look, it's been a long time, okay?
Boric is an ex.
That was my previous husband.
How long have we been married?
It started with the right letter. Let's not start this again, shall we?
Yeah, you're the one that started it by calling me that name.
Well, I mean, it was close enough, wasn't it? I just...
How rude of you.
Oh, that's right. We haven't introduced ourselves, have we, Mr. W?
Oh no, I don't believe we have, Miss Maggie.
Mr. W.
Yes, and he reaches out for a handshake. He's like, "We've a woolly of worth."
I shake all of your hands.
Oh, beautiful.
all six of them.
One by one.
Oh, very, you have quite a set of manners on you, good sir. Boric, was it?
You have a great set of mandibles on you, sir.
Oh.
No, I think his name is Baldrick.
No, sorry, it's Baldrick.
Oh,
Sorry.
Baldrick.
Astounded.
Is that because you've got no hair, Matt?
Who's Matt?
I don't think you say such a thing.
Anyway, I'm Maggie.
Oh no, already started.
I extend out my feathery arm to you.
I shake it. Jonas Wood Pocket, and this is my husband, who, well, you've just met.
Wow. I like your name. My surname also has like tree stuff in it. I'm Maggie Yew, like a yew tree.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
nice. Yes, we
Yeah.
picked our last name ourselves.
We
so,
did, yes.
Oh, that's
fun.
real cute. Yeah, nice.
Wood pocket.
You got lots of pockets.
Yes.
Nice.
Nope, I'm not going to say what I was about to say.
Go on, you. You look like you want to say something, Mr. W. What are you going to say?
Saying lots of wood.
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt here and say a little ways away, just maybe 10 feet from you,
I think I've already seen.
you hear barking.
What?
No.
Yes, you hear some barking.
No.
Yes.
I don't think they should let dogs at the food festival.
And Amy, do you want to explain
Yeah.
your character?
Oh my god.
Amy, I already love you.
There's a picture in my little Discord chat
Let's have a look.
Oh my god.
Are you Derek?
What the hell is that?
What am I looking at?
Why does it look like
Is that?
Do you remember when I said that you guys, whatever you do, you won't be anywhere near to what Amy's doing?
What the fuck?
The last I heard from Amy is that you were going to play just like a regular man in a fantasy world, and that was going to be the joke. But this
I was
is...
going to,
Oh no.
but I changed my mind.
This is completely different.
So, Derek.
His name is fucking Derek.
He's not currently standing on his hind legs. He's on all fours, and he's got a little bomber jacket with a helmet.
Right.
He's got a little backpack on, and he's looking at a stool, and there's like some really good food on the stool, and he's just barking because he wants it.
Is it perhaps
And
sausages?
then from the backpack, a mechanical arm reaches out and attempts to steal a sausage.
A thief!
Will you make a sleight of hand check, please?
He's barking at it. I'm not sure how well it's going to work.
Oh no, my sleight of hand's awful.
Maybe the barking is but a distraction.
That is a 0.
A bad thief!
It's a what?
A 0.
Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The mechanical arms sort of unfold from Derek's backpack, and they rise up, and they're a little bit you know, where they're like the ends are a little bit heavy, so they sort of sway a little bit, and he's a little bit of a hard time. So he just sort of fumbles a load of sausages, basically, just rubs the claws all over them. Yeah.
The metal hand comes down so violently it cracks the plate. He picks up a sausage and
Oh
throws
my God,
it.
direct from the Book of Borbo.
And
His arms are made of Meccano or like connects.
you watch as the half orc behind the stall is like, "Oi, what?" He like goes from like really angry to like super confused. He's like, stop it! And he like bats the mechanical hands away.
I think that dog is stealing a sausage, but with
Wow.
have you have a look at that?
Probably just angry.
When the orc
That's
like
new.
bats away the arms, Derek's like, nah, mate. I have money to give you. I want my sausage and then I'll pay you.
I have a
Like,
food license.
Can we please trade? Like, come on.
Can we trade?
Smells well good.
And like the half orc, like he puts his hands together in front of his face, like, you know, like he's like does a prayer motion, and he presses his hands to his lips, like,
Please.
the dog is talking.
And he
Please,
sounds like
can
a
I-
chav.
I was going to say.
It's like they're having a conversation.
Please, may I have a sausage?
You can. Can I see the money first, talking dog?
Sure. I don't actually know if I have any money.
Does Derek need to make a deception
I
check?
feel like Derek doesn't know the concept of money, so he probably like passes out like, I don't know, like a pine cone.
Okay, you put the pine cone, you know, with the mechanical arms, you put the pine cone in the half orc's hand, and he's like, you know what? That's fine. This is weird enough. If I give you the sausage, will you go away?
Yeah, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Oh, all right then. So he goes to give the sausage to the dog, like to the dog's face, and I guess the mechanical hands come around and take it from him.
No. What happens, right? The orc forgets to say gently, so Derek just gobbles down this sausage.
All right. He's like,
God.
you got my fingers, you stupid little.
You didn't say gently, and then he walks away.
Oh my god.
You turn around from the sausage stall and you see spider gnome, a bird, a gnome, and an elf staring at you.
You see a collection of grandpas.
You
Yeah.
do.
I'm not a grandpa.
You have grandpa energy.
Grandpa's and a bird staring at
You
you.
just want a sausage.
That's like a well weird bunch. What they like, hello?
That's a rather strange looking dog.
That's very rude.
Well, in all my years, I have never.
Why does it look like he's having a conversation with us?
Yeah.
He's all the way over there.
I believe he is.
Hello! I like wave my arms. I'm like, hello! Trying to get their attention to come over.
Has he got mechanical arms.
Those are really
That is
cool.
Something.
So you acknowledge Derek, and his dog instincts take over. He gets very excited and starts wagging his tail.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that. He's excited.
He's like, "Oh my god, hi."
Hello.
Come here, boy.
Okay.
Oh,
What have you
I
done?
crouch down, so I'm like now 2 foot.
He's like, "Oh my god.
Here, boy. And I slap my knees.
Oh my god."
Make a saving throw to withstand the impact.
Uh-oh.
How big is Derek? Is he tiny dog?
I think he's about the same size as Boo.
Yeah, stood up on his hind legs like a human. He is 3 foot tall.
Oh my god, same height.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He mostly walks around on all fours.
body's so small.
Wow.
I would like to say that before we go any further, now that everybody is aware of everybody's characters, there was no inter-party communication, I think, except for Matt and Beth, because you decided to be husbands. But
Yes.
everybody picked a tiny character and an old man, apart from Jazz, independent of each other.
How the hell?
We got possessed by the pure spirit of the barbecue gods, I think is what happened.
Yes.
I'm just that
Crazy.
annoying seagull that steals everybody's chips.
The gang's all here.
It's granddads and the pets. That's what's going on.
He's my dad. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
So, hello, you're a dog, but you've got like weird mechanical arms, and you can talk.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just suddenly became sentient.
That's really cool. I like that.
Who's a good boy?
Hey, Mr. W's, you should like tell this dog person thing about the thing we're doing.
Oh, yes, actually, given your
What are you doing?
gestures vaguely to all of Derek, you I don't suppose you are proficient in the sniffing department.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Very much am. That's how I ended up here. It smelt well good, so I like me my way
Oh,
here.
fantastic. Well, if you were perchance, well, now that I think about it, I don't quite recall if there was any reward monetary listed, but perhaps if you wanted to partake of more of the treats of this barbecue, you might consider lending a helping hand.
Absolutely. I mean, if there is sausages and praise, all there.
An absolute bounty of both, I believe.
We have a robot dog.
All I require is a daily good boy and a belly rub.
The price is very reasonable. Oh, well, welcome aboard in that case, Mr.
Derek.
Mr. Derek.
Derek.
But was that a name that you gave yourself? By just out of curiosity, did someone name their dog Derek?
I think I was named Derek, but since I became like sentient and I could speak English,
I became a super dog that steals sausages.
I don't really remember where I came from, but I'm here and my name's Derek.
Well, I mean, that is quite the backstory.
It's good to
Yeah.
meet you, Derek.
It is indeed good to meet a dog.
What a good boy. What a good boy.
You have
Belly
always
rub.
said you wanted a dog, Baldric.
Yes, can I give you a good pet? Can I pet you?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
So quick.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a very good boy?
Oh my god, it's me.
Yes, it's you. It's you. It's a good boy.
Can I just ask, given the size of this party in general, is there potential for just anybody to, like, ride Derek into battle like a noble steed at some point?
Well, let's find out.
I mean, he's a 3-foot dog. I'm sure one of you can. fit on him.
Derek, can I ride you?
I think the bird probably has a better chance.
actually,
Maggie
that
has a
would
better
that would
chance.
make more sense.
Maggie
yes.
does have hollow bones.
She's probably quite light, yeah.
Maggie, hop on.
I don't know how I feel about that, actually.
Well, considering my strength is -1, I suggest you.
Break your
Yeah,
back.
that's probably. I mean, maybe you could probably ride on my back instead.
Somehow I want to see that even more.
Maybe we should just get a horse. We could all ride the horse. We are all tiny.
We could, I mean, one or pony. There's no.
Yes, this is true. A donkey, a mule. An ass?
Mule.
What are we doing?
No.
Where are we going? What's this quest we're going on?
Yeah, what's happening? Where are we
Mr.
going?
W.
Yes, JB, I was going to ask, just on that note, glancing around, is there either, we probably need to make a perception check, is there either a sign that points the way to the Bellowing Wilds, or perhaps a, like, stand that does pony rides? Like, I'll take one of either.
Okay.
Like,
Well, pyrite is in the Bellowing Wilds.
We've done it, lads.
Good news, you've already there.
Quest completed.
Step 1 complete.
my god.
I need a
You
cup
would
of
also
tea.
know that the Bellowing Wilds is mostly jungle and swamp and stuff. It's not unless you're following a road, horses will be difficult.
Wow.
I also don't know if any of you have any money.
I've got
No.
5 gold coins. That's all I've got.
I
I
have...
picked them up from the gutter.
Yes, riches wasn't what I was thinking about when I was making my character.
No, I did forget to put down any money.
I have some coin.
But that's okay. We can, as they say, transition to wherever you are. We don't have to do the travel today. It's okay. Did you want to take a look at the ingredients list?
Yes.
Yes, please.
How many things are on it?
7 things. The first is mighty molasses.
Good,
Mighty.
going to write this down.
I have no idea how to
notes.
spell that. Mel.
He said
Molasses.
S's.
Which can be found in the swamp near town. The next thing is lava peppers, which can similarly be found just outside of town. The next thing is purple peppercorns, which can be found at the old Bobsled estate.
Bobson.
The next thing is the sacred Scoville chili powder.
Sacred Scoville chili powder. I do like a good chili.
Mhm.
Then some sobbing onions.
Oh.
They're just so sad.
Aren't all onions sobbing onions?
These onions are themselves crying.
Lovely.
I almost look like an onion.
You really do.
And then some garlic, under which is written you could buy some in town, I guess.
Just the one normal thing on the list.
Garlic. Just regular.
And the very last thing is it says and salt. But don't worry about that, dearie. We've got some here already.
Lovely.
And salt.
Salt and
I'm sure we have plenty of
Cross that
salt
off.
between us.
So you actually only need to go and find 5 things, and you need to buy some garlic.
Cool.
Wonderful. Well, since we are in town already, shall we see if any of these fine vendors have some garlic?
Absolutely.
I think that's a good idea, Mr. W.
Didn't we just establish that no one has any money?
I might have a few pennies.
Well, I've got 5 gold.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
We can make some money.
You can make some.
Yes. Has anyone got a fiddle? I can play the fiddle.
Oh, I thought you meant some feat of alchemy. Your hat kind of gave me the
No.
vibe, you know.
No. No, transmutation's not my forte.
No.
No.
More of a man of music.
What is your forte, Boric?
Illusion.
Oh, yes, I
Stop
remember.
calling me Boric. Your own boyfriend.
Twice! That's not quite...
Starting to feel like you're thinking more about him than me.
You picked a name too similar!
Is there like some history here between you two? Is Boric an X?
It's B-A-L.
Baldric, I'm going to write it down next to my notes.
Thank you.
You could just call him Baldy for short.
I'm not afraid to slap a child.
I
Or
love all of
Mr. B?
these party members. Boric.
What if I called you Twinklehead?
That's better, but still slightly rude.
Come on then, Twinklehead, let's go find some garlic.
Okay. Little bastard.
I slap you on the back with my
I-
wing.
Oh,
Like,
yes, that's
playfully.
not going to bite you in the arse, did Rally?
Just wins him.
There's a loud crack as you Rio,
Oh God.
is this little old spine, crumbly man.
No. Ow.
Can I see if I can perceive like some real good garlic and lead y'all there?
Sniff it all out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Give us one of those sniff checks, Derek.
That is a.
Everyone keep an eye on Derek.
Oh, that's a 20.
Ooh.
Unnatural.
Whoa.
Well, you certainly do sniff out some garlic. You make your way to a. I assume you just all follow Derek.
Yes.
We see him like get his nose to the ground, and we're like, "Oh,
And he sniffs his way to a stall that sells exclusively garlic. So you're
Wow.
not surprised
Wow.
that Derek was able to find this. And there is a human man stood behind it, who is, he's just sort of watching the world go by.
Oh. Hello.
And he like looks around and is like, "Hello."
How much for garlic?
And then he like leans down. He like leans over his stool and is like, "Oh, hello."
Hello.
At the tiny party.
Yeah. Garlic.
Hello. You want? Yeah, I sell garlic. Did you want some?
Yeah, how much your garlic? Oh, Mr. W. How many garlic do we need?
It's a good question. It's a
Like,
rub,
Like just
right?
one or I don't know.
100.
how big was the box of the holy rub?"
The holy rub box was kind of. I mean, for a box of spices, it was pretty big. It was probably 30 centimeters by 10 centimeters.
Ooh, I don't know exactly how much we might need,
Darling,
but more than one, I would assume.
Hello.
you're quite fond of baking and cooking, aren't you?
I am
how much
indeed.
how much garlic would you estimate?
Well, I mean, we could get two, and then being as it's just in town, we could always pop back. It is just sort of across the road. If it turns
Very
out
wise,
it's not
very
enough.
wise. Yes.
That's a good
Like
idea,
yourself.
yeah. So how much is your garlic?
Who is this for the? You said it's just in town. Is this for anybody competing tomorrow?
Oh,
then
we should just say it's for the holy rub.
Well, no, we shouldn't know. What if it's a secret?
It's what holy rub? Who's holy rub? The
Mine.
oh. Well, in that case, here's I'll sell it in bundles. Here's a bundle. That's 50 gold pieces.
50?
We might have to come back.
What? For garlic?
It's very good
What are you
garlic.
fertilising it with? Diamonds?
Good garlic. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I don't believe
50
you.
gold.
Come on, man.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Sorry,
but,
he's a child, that's all.
This is a rip-off. I can't
Can I
believe
make
it.
an insight check to see if this dude is being legit about the quality of his garlic?
Oh yes, people
Yeah,
lie.
sure.
Yes.
Oh yes, we can check these things. That is a 13 plus 8, 21. Once again, Weaver Wooly sees all.
Nice. Yeah, he's full of shit. It's not bad garlic. It's just not worth 50 gold pieces.
Oh.
Can I like jump up, not onto the stool, but you know when a dog like
Puts
stands
her
up
front legs up.
on its hind
Yeah.
legs and he puts his little feet over the edge and he's like, "How about, right?
Oh my god, that's a talking dog.
Yeah,
Every
hi.
time.
How about if like, how about right? So you give us this garlic at a discount,
Uh-huh.
but and like because obviously it's for the holy rub, so it's gonna be like well good. If we win this barbecue, how about you like we share the winnings with you? That'd be yeah, and then we can like
Well, it's not really like the prize is like reputation
Yeah.
and title. It's not really like
yeah, but then it will like increase your reputation because we can be like
We could tell them that we got the garlic from you, Best garlic seller in town.
exactly
That would be good for business.
publicity.
Imagine how many garlic you'd be selling.
Derek, do you want to make a persuasion check?
Absolutely.
If this doesn't work, I have a follow-up that I may like to
I
pursue.
guess you can have advantage because everybody is helping you.
Also, he's speaking to a dog. It's
He
probably
might just be thinking that he's high.
That is a 17.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
He like there's like a little moment of quiet where he's thinking, and then he reaches over and he like pets Derek on the head. He's like, "Oh, you're such a good boy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Such a good boy. Doing the holy work. Yeah, all right then. You can have it for its original price, which is 3 gold pieces."
Oh my god, you're such a babe. Thank you.
That is quite the markup, Sir Christ.
Well, it's tough times, isn't it? You got to try and get what you can.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not very impressed, but here, have the 3
I
gold
am.
pieces.
Oh, thank you very much, young bird. Here is a bundle of garlic.
Thanks.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir.
You're very welcome.
Here you go, Mr. W. You should hold on to it as the chief of the whole thing. You know, you're the guy that started the thing.
That's very kind. Thank you very. And he passes Maggie 3 gold pieces, like Grandpa giving pocket money energy.
What? No, I was paying for the garlic. Don't worry about it.
No. It's fine. I greatly appreciate it. And here you go. This is now you have this.
Well, how about we split it and we have 1.5 each, and I tried to bite one of the gold pieces in half.
Okay.
Well, this one's not.
Make a strength check, I guess.
God, your teeth.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're gonna break your beak.
You accidentally swallow the gold piece.
Heimlich maneuver.
Well, Mr. W, I'll just have one back because I don't think I'm gonna get that one.
Oh.
It might
Back
be
for
a while.
We'll do tomorrow.
I did just say Heimlich maneuver. Can I attempt to make you hack it back up?
You want to give the bird the Heimlich maneuver?
I do.
Okay,
You're gonna have
sure.
a face full of Warhammer on their back as you try.
I take off the warhammer.
Yeah, I don't really know what you would roll for medicine, I guess.
Where are you approaching me?
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
From behind, I would imagine.
Like, if you come up behind me and I'm startled, there will be a reaction to
I'm
it.
obviously next to you because we're all stood looking at a stall at the current time. So I'll do a side step around you.
What are you doing?
As far as I'm concerned, you're choking. So
No, don't touch
maneuver,
me!
go.
Ah!
Okay, that's straight up a 9.
Okay, cool.
Why is this weird man touching me?
Baldric, you can't just touch children without asking them.
Oh my god.
Give the
He
bird
said he's not a child.
a very strong squeeze.
Yes.
They're very fluffy. It's quite a nice hug.
Get off me.
I put the bed down.
You know what you
Okay.
could do? You could eat some grass. That always makes me puke.
That's a good idea.
I'm just gonna let it do its thing. It'll come out eventually.
Well,
Just
we're not
leave
going to
me
want that
alone.
coin.
Derek, you are a boy who contains multitudes of wisdom.
And
I am
money,
finding
apparently.
today.
I'm a dog, innit?
Yeah.
Derek,
Yeah.
how is it you can talk?
We've had this. Were you not listening? He said it just happened one day.
Sorry, I've got a short memory. I've got a short memory.
I don't actually know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe he was cursed by a
I
wizard.
just thought there might be something else to go on.
Baldric, would you know anything about
do-
this? Could you curse a
I was
dog to speak?
I was just about to say, do you mind if I cast Detect Magic upon yourself, Derek?
Yeah.
You do mind,
I mean, I don't mind. You can go ahead.
okay? And I...
Cracks his little knuckles.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
do a fart as you made the magic happen?
A little bit, and I'm like, ooh, oops. Higgledy-piggledy, show me the truth. I'm a tooth.
Okay. That was fun of him.
And I say that for Detect Magic.
Okay, you detect magic on
The dog.
on Derek, and he is a dog.
Oh.
He's a dog.
We've established that one.
There's nothing magical about him in particular. He's not the arms are a little bit magic in the sense that they're mechanical arms, but there's nothing about him inherently magical.
You're not very special then.
It's not very nice, Baldric.
That's very rude.
Oh no, I mean you're a talking dog. That's quite inherently
Don't
special.
be
Shall
like
we move
that.
I could say the same about you, man. Like, you speak.
Yeah,
Nothing magic about you,
on?
is
I'm not
it?
insulting you.
leave the poor dog alone. Derek's very special, aren't you? I give him a pat on the head. Very
Yeah,
special,
what
yeah.
she said.
Good dog.
Aw,
Good,
thanks.
Derek. Well done. Proud
Yeah, I
of you.
know I'm a good
Yeah.
dog.
The garlic seller leans over his stool again and is like, "This is all very touching, but could you leave? You're scaring my other patrons." Thank you.
I look around and are there any other patrons?
Not at the moment.
No, not at the moment.
That is a fair assessment, sir. We've got things to be. We'll be off. Come on. Just shuffle the children away.
Let's shuffle as a group. Sideways.
Maybe, so like the other bits, they're all like outside of the town. So, what if we
Yes.
went to the Bobson's place first before we head out of town?
Who is Bobsled? Where could we find
They're
him?
like the big people of the town, aren't they? Something like that.
To be fair, I think everybody in the town is big people compared to us.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
I mean like they're important.
No, have you been here long? We've only just really arrived. I have no idea there was a sort of a food festival, and here we are.
Make a history check for me, please, Maggie.
Okay. That is 12.
12.
Yep.
Okay. You feel like you're maybe confusing Bobson for someone else.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mayor Bobbums. Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Well, then I've got no
Okay.
idea, but could I like fly up a little bit, like so I've got a bit of a better view of the town and see if I can see any like buildings that look like, you know, impressive. Like, whoa, that one's definitely the old manor or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Why
what
not?
does Maggie do with the massive hammer?
The massive hammer just go with me, doesn't it? It's like my third arm.
Whilst you fly?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's between my wings, isn't it?
I thought it mentioned it didn't have much strength.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Well, it just go with me, doesn't it?
Oh dear. Oh. Hang on.
That's a good
Well,
sound.
that's 4.
Okay, cool. You fly up, you take a look around, and then you come back down, and you realise that you didn't really pay attention to anything whilst you were up there.
Okay, I come back down and I look at everyone and everyone's looking at me waiting for like something to say and I go, What are you looking at?
Well, did you see the Bobson estate?
What's the Bobson estate?
I thought you said you had a better memory than us. Christ.
I was going to say.
Maybe it is older than we think.
Are we getting cream teas?
Oh my god, yeah.
I would love a cream tea.
would love
This
a
is a
cream tea right now.
fantastic idea.
Yes.
What,
Hamish.
what are we doing again? No, sorry. We should ask. We should just ask someone for help. Oh, Christ,
Shall we talk to the garlic man again?
I'm not sure
think he
he'd
likes it very
appreciate
much.
that.
Is there some form of local authority?
Okay.
Do I spot
make
the
a
local authority?
make a perception.
Making
check
a
for me,
perception
please.
check on behalf of the party. Oh, my dice went on the floor there.
You're not sure when it happened, but at some point in the last 5 to 10 minutes, Jonas has got out a pair of knitting needles, and he's just knitting now. They were actually like
That's so cute.
they were in his bun, like they were like, you know how you do like chopsticks in the
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
now
yeah.
he's just
That would be a 19.
Okay.
God.
Nice.
So in the distance, you can hear maybe like the other end of town. You can hear a deep voice, talking sort of as if they're addressing a small crowd, and you start heading towards the. They're thinking, oh well, we'll just find some people basically, and we'll find someone who looks like they know what they're talking about. As you get closer, you can start to hear them, the words that they're saying, as opposed to just like the sound of somebody talking. You know, as we all know, barbecue is much as about gathering folk together and celebrating each other's company as it is about getting perfectly grilled meat. There's a lot of different ways to cook a barbecue: direct heat, indirect heat, charcoal,
Boiling.
wood chips, split logs, phoenix essence, dragon glands, witch fire. You get the point, and you see the person that Maggie was confused by, the mayor of Pyrite. He's Mayor Joe.
There he is.
He's a half orc. He's probably in his early 50s. If you've been in town for any period of time, you probably will have heard him referred to as Old Bobbums.
There's old Bobbums, yeah. That's him. He'll know what's going on. Let's talk to Joe.
I thought you said his name was Old Bobbums.
Righto.
Well, yeah. Well, that's like everybody in the locals, they call him old Bobbums, don't they? But like, you know.
But that sounds nothing like Joe.
But it's Mayor Joe. But he's old Bobbums, you know? Anyway, let's just go talk to him. Let's go find
I-
he
then
knows
I
what
will
he's
not
doing.
remember that.
We'll just call him, like, Joe or Mayor.
I want some
yeah.
shortbread.
I might have some shortbread, actually.
Ooh, lovely.
He finishes his little, like, speech to the small group of people that are gathered here, and he steps down off the podium, and then you realise that he is actually... he's over 7 foot, so he is
Oh my god.
more than twice the height of most of you.
That's
And
a
he
very
sees-
big person.
This group of tiny people walking towards him, and
Big
he
Bob.
just sort of instantly gets like this pleased look on his face, and he like kneels down a little bit, so he's still taller than you when he's crouched, but he's more directly the right height, and he's like, well, what can I do for you little people?
Please don't crouch.
How's it going, Joe?
I don't want you to have to crane your neck to look at me.
I don't want you to have to break your back.
I'll be fine. Thank you for your concern. How can I help you? What are y'all doing in town? You're here for the festival?
We
Yeah,
are
we like
indeed.
food,
Yes.
yeah.
We've been tasked with looking for some ingredients, and one in particular strikes our fancy. It's purple peppercorns.
Oh, well, then that means that y'all be going out to the old Bobson estate
Yeah, that's
then.
the one.
You sound that sounded rather ominous. Is there something wrong with the Bobson estate? It's haunted.
Well, yes.
Ah,
Oh, nice. I love ghosts.
and they love you too.
And you know what? I don't want to spoil the surprise, but you just know that you're gonna have a hell of a time getting those peppercorns.
Well, that sounds
A
ominous.
hell of a good time.
I'm already having a hell of a time trying to get hold of some cream tea.
Honey, I was about
yes.
to say, I've just found a package of biscuits in my bag. Would you like
You
one?
didn't. Oh,
Well,
yes, please.
hey, y'all, when you
Hand them-
get back
hand them
from
around.
the old Bobson estate, there is a great place to get a cream tea in this town. Let me tell you,
Wow.
finest, freshest cream, the most beautiful of jungle teas. I'll make sure that you head on over to Molly's Cafe. That's a great
Oh,
place.
I
Thank
write
you very
that
much. That's a
down.
lovely suggestion.
My pleasure. But old Bobson, you're looking for his
I was
estate.
going to say, would you be able to point us in the right direction?
Yeah. Do you have like something I could draw you some instructions on, like a little map or
I've
something?
got a piece of paper.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, ma'am. And he quickly
That's all right, Joe.
doodles out like a little map for you to follow.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, be careful out there. You're gonna have to. It is technically in the jungle, and as I did say, it is haunted.
That's okay. Maggie's got a massive hammer.
I've also got other massive things too.
Oh. You're a child. Stop that.
That is a very big hammer for a very little lady, and
Oh,
I
thank you, Joe.
would love to see you swing it.
Oh,
Good luck. Be safe.
thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And thank you for coming to Pyrite, joining our great food tradition.
No, we'll miss it. We'll miss it.
And it certainly is great.
Well,
Cheerio.
I don't know how to read a map, so
Good luck. He stands up and blocks the sun.
Whoa! Oh my
Oh,
god!
goodness. It's
Where'd
really
it go?
chilly all of a sudden.
I didn't know it was evening already.
He's like, oh, sorry, and he walks away in the sun immediately.
I'm blind.
Mr. W here, you can have the map because I don't know how to read a map. And
Oh.
yeah, here you go.
Thank you. That's very kind, Miss Maggie. And he has a good old squint. Do we know the way based on these map? Wonderful.
Yep. You don't even have to roll anything because he's in his direction to
Thank
that game.
God.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for watching us play this one shot. If you enjoyed this, then you too can have fun like Derek the dog. Head over to foolsgold5e.com and get yourself a copy of Fool's Gold Into the Bellowing Wilds.